Hello. What's going on, boys? Liam Games, welcome to the stream. What do you mean? It's only been like a minute. Thunderben, Rizzle, welcome to the stream. Now, I want to see if I can try something. Maybe I want to try to set up a poll and see them. That way you guys can vote what country we go over first. Let me just look at the command here that it is to get this started, this poll. Chris, welcome to the stream. Let's see, we'll do USSR, Germany. Oh. Danny boy, fun, welcome to the stream. I'm setting up the poll right now. Let's see, USSR, Germany, America, Sweden. France. Think I got everybody. All right. Duration we'll do in seconds, so all right, I just set up the poll. So basically you just do exclamation point vote and then whatever country you want. That's cool. I've never used this. I'm glad it's actually working. The poll's open for like a couple more minutes. Working for Russian bias. Yeah, I know everybody wants to see the T80. Or, sorry, T90. Jamo, cool. Cool clips. Welcome to the stream. You do exclamation point, vote, and then Britain. So we got 1 vote Sweden, 1 vote Germany, 5 votes USSR. Alright, I'm going to leave the poll open for another minute and a half. And then we'll go. So if you have not already, do exclamation point vote. And then USSR, Germany, America, Sweden, China, France, Italy, or Britain. And that will decide which nation we go over first. Unfortunately, I won't actually be able to play all the vehicles because I was supposed to get basically like a trophy package that gave me golden eagles and additional things so I could play all the vehicles, but apparently I didn't get it. And nobody's around to be able to give it to me. So I kind of missed out, but definitely next dev server, like next update, we'll know what we're doing. It's the first time I've done the dev server, so we can still preview it and test drive most stuff, but some things I can't do more than just preview. Tricone, welcome to the stream. Alright, boys. The poll has been closed. It's a pretty much unanimous vote here for USSR, so we'll go over the USSR first and see what we got going on here. All right, let's start. I'm gonna just go left to right, and we'll go over everything that's new. So let's see, what is the first thing on the list? I guess it's gonna be the T90A is like the only new thing, right? For ground forces for Russia? Unless I'm missing something. Alright, here she is. T90A. I must say, like, these new backgrounds are pretty cool. Like, pretty cool. I love how there's the BMPs are driving in the background. Really dope. So the T90A. 125 millimeter. Then it's got 12.7 millimeter machine gun, which is this bad boy right here. Damn, that thing looks beefy. Then it's also got the 7.62. Turret rotation speed is 22.8 seconds. Vertical guidance. Depression is -4. Elevation is +14 degrees. Reload stock is 7.1 seconds. It's not the greatest, but stock, if you had it on a crew and it was ace and everything, it'd be closer to 5 seconds. So this is Contact 5. Not too familiar with ERA packages, but Contact 5 on the sides and the front. Now, is this Contact 5? Yeah, this is Contact 5 as well on the turret cheeks. And then what else do we got here? We have 60 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor, and then 5 millimeters of rubber, then 3 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor, 18 millimeters of air, 3 more millimeters of, I'm just going to say like steel. Or, I don't know. Is homogeneous armor steel? I would think it is. I don't know if there's, like, technical term. So you got an extra 3 millimeters of homogeneous armor, then 5 more of rubber, then another 60 millimeter plate, and then armor radiation material, 10 millimeters. Not sure what that is. And then behind that you have another 50 millimeter plate, which is equivalent to like let's see, 60, 120, 170. 176, about 180 mils of steel, 10 millimeters of rubber. Yeah, minus 4 millimeter, 4 degrees of gun depression is quite bad. For like a top tier tank, I don't know, like, I mean, it's kind of low to the ground, so there's not really You don't need as much gun depression, but I don't know. 4 is kind of poor, I must say. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream. So you have 180 rolled homogeneous armor, and then you have contact 5, which adds 120 kinetic protection, which is going to make 300 millimeters of kinetic armor on the frontal plate. $300 without accounting for slope. So, like, effective thickness is going to be quite insane. Craig, welcome to the stream. And Snapdragon, you can put like a clip submission in the Discord. There's a chat for clip submissions. Amon, welcome to the stream. Is there anything else you guys want me to look at before we move on to the next vehicle? Okay, so right here is, these are high hardness plates. Kind of interesting. 17 millimeters. 1,500 horsepower. I actually just want to look at the modifications. I think what we'll do is I'll go over the stat card. I'll look at like kind of the armor briefly go over the armor profile. And then open up the modifications, so if anybody wants to look at them, they can, I don't know, freeze the stream and look at it. Oh, 850 millimeters ATGM. And then how about the dart? 526. And this is 425. Okay. Well, I'll do the protection analysis with like the best dart in the game. So let's just go with the PSO. So the only place this is really going to be an issue is trying to shoot the front of the turret with the Arietti. Front plate, it's debatable. It depends where, if you miss that contact 5, you will pretty much definitely pen. But if you hit it, then it's kind of hit or miss. Alright, so that's the only ground vehicle for Russia. There's no new helis. How about aviation? Image in progress, okay. Alright, let's see what we got here under aviation. The Yak 38. Take a preview on that. Lucas, welcome to the stream. We're going over Russia first. All right, so crew 1 Armament is 23mm GSH-23L cannons. 500 bullets between the two of them, so that's 250 shots. Max speed 1207 kmh. Okay, I assume the stat card is not 100% right because I don't think the negative 1561.2 is the turn time. I don't know about you guys. Oh, okay. So this is like a what is it? Like a vertical takeoff or I think vertical takeoff is what it's called. Okay, this thing has no armor. That sucks. What we got for loadout here? Quite the loadout. Mouse guided air to ground. All right, let's take it out in a test flight. What should we take for ordnance? I don't know. I haven't seen this one before, so we'll take these. Russian Harrier, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Wow, the new carrier looks sick. That is wild. All right, no buttons are assigned for the following actions: hover mode, thrust vector, lift engines, nozzle, control axis, hover height. You can do the dev server. That is, like, really wild. Alright, let's see what buttons we have to do here. See what buttons we have to bind. Oh, can you not do it on MacBook? Let's see. Ignite boosters, manual engine control. Okay, here we go. Hold on, there was a message that they sent to the partnership Discord. Let me pull that up here. Where is it? Set a key for the maximum value and another for the minimum value. Turn on relative control. Now you can finally control the exact angle of the nozzle. on hover jets. Set the key for maximum value and another for minimum value. Turn on relative control. Okay. Let's do... okay, we'll do Y. And then we'll do H. Okay, maybe that's a bad button. Why don't we do... Okay, that doesn't work either. Oh, here, I know what buttons will work. We'll do 5. And then 6. And relative control on. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, shit. How do I turn it off? Yo. That is so dope. That is so dope, dude. That is so sick. That is so sick. That is so sick. Nimi, Spacey Green, welcome to the stream, guys. Can I look at the Mitsubishi T2 missiles and the Leclerc S2 round? After we go over Russia, we will probably go over Germany, but remind me. And we'll, actually, you know, we can probably take a peek after I get out of this. Oh, these are air-to-air missiles. Oh, do you need to... Hold on. Is that an external fuel tank right there? Where is there? There's an enemy plane over here, right? Yeah. Garrett, welcome to the stream. Let's test out this air-to-air missile. I've never used air-to-air, so not exactly sure how they work. Well, thank you, Spacey. I appreciate the sub. Does anybody know what the default button to lock onto a target with an air-to-air is? Well, Alt space fired off one missile, so that kind of worked. Lock Alt X. Okay. And then Alt space is to fire. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Oh, that is so broken. How didn't we just annihilate each other? Alright, hold on, let me... Alright. Let's go check out something else. Angelo, Ann, welcome to the stream, and Jerry, welcome to the stream as well. They were air-to-air missiles. It said air-to-air on the top. The FC-20 BIS with AP rounds. Alright, hold on. Let me just check and make sure there's no other planes we got going on here. So is the Yak-38, and this is the Yak-38M. Let me just look at this really quick. Okay, so basically the exact same thing we just went over. I may just open up this so you guys can check it out if you would like. Here is the modification card. It is cool. I never knew Russia had something like the Harrier. Alright, let's check out that. Let me check out the... Somebody asked me to check out the new Dart for the Leclerc. So the Leclerc S2's Dart, it pens 557 millimeters max, 120. At 30 degrees, it's 485, and at 60 degrees, it's 332. What did you want to see on the Japanese jet? Unfortunately, I can't test drive the T90. I was supposed to get like a box that gave me a ton of GE, so I could just GE everything. That way I could test it out, but I didn't get it, basically. Or they didn't give it to me, and I sent a request in, and basically there was nobody there to send it out, so. Alright, so we checked that. Let's check out T2's missile here. I'm not sure what missiles you're looking for, but... So we got AM-9E, AM-9B. AM-9E, AM-9B. And then you got Zunis. Oh, okay. You're just looking to see if there was or wasn't. Alright, let me just double check there's nothing we missed in USSR. Oh, the MiG-21 BIS. Okay, we'll check that out. And then we'll check out the Navy and stuff. Okay, so this guy's got 23mm GSH 23L cannons, 250 bullets. For one gun, I assume? I don't know where it's at. Or is this two? Okay, so it's a twin barrel gun. So it looks like you're gonna get 125 shots before you're out. Can't really pay too much attention to these stat cards, I don't think, but we can go over the armor. 10 mils in the back. That's not going to protect you from too much. Then 60 mils of bulletproof glass. Effective thickness is, you know, about 100 millimeters, depending on where you hit it. Anybody can play the dev server. But Oscar Reborn, welcome to the stream, guys. All right, let's check out the Navy. Okay, so we got nothing for the coastal fleet. But the blue water fleet, we have the Zeleniakov. Damn. This thing is beautiful. The amount of time that goes into making these models must just be immense. Really. Any of you guys out there play naval or excited about any of the new naval ships? So it's got 4 152mm 57B 38 cannons. Or 3 4-gun. Or is it 4 3-gun? Okay, it has 4 3-gun 152mm turrets. And then it has 2 or 4 2-cannon 100mm turrets. And then 14 37mm twin automatic 2-gun turrets. I don't really know what people like to see on naval stuff, but I'm more or less just kind of looking at it. This is the, I mean, you have the armor profile right here, so you can always look at that. Here's the modification page. If you guys want to check that out. Ammo loadout. Time fuse, that's interesting. George, welcome to the stream. Oh, dude, this thing looks like a, what is it, what's it called? Like a dreadnought. This thing's dope. I love the look of that. It's like really low profile and like thick. So you got 4 turrets, 4 12-inch 3-gun turrets, and then you have 20 130 millimeter turrets. Where are those guys at? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. They're right on the side. That's neat. That is a really cool design. I love that design. Look at all these guns right here. They're small, but look at how many there is. Yeah. Damn, boy, he thick. The Poltava 156 millimeter wet heater torpedo pattern. Rocking 4 turrets with 4 3-gun turrets with 12-inch guns, and then 16 120 millimeter turrets, which are here on the side, and then 2 75 millimeter cannons, and then a 1 3-pounder Hotchkiss turret somewhere. Here's the modification page. Got some torpedoes. HE, AP, and then semi-armor piercing. All right. Second voted nation is going to be Germany, so we'll go over Germany. How do you get into the dev server? You have to go on to the forum. If you type in like War Thunder dev server in Google, it'll come up, like click on the first link, and then it'll take you to the forum, and in there'll be a link. It'll say like download the dev server client here. You click on it, and then it basically downloads War Thunder again, and you can just open it and test out stuff in the dev server. All right, Germany. Let's see here. What do we got? We obviously have with the 2A6, and then we have... What else do we have? Oh, the flak rack. The flak rack rad. MCB, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you had a great Tuesday, man. Oh, okay, we have the Leo 1A5. So I guess we'll go in order. Check this out. Now, I can actually test drive these, so we'll take them out for a test drive. I'll give you my initial impression of it. Let's see here. 105mm L7 cannon. And then 7.62, two 7.62 machine guns, one on the top, one coax. How are we doing for armor? So 70 on the frontal plate, 50 on the lower glacis, then 30 on the roof. Well, somewhere between 20 and 40 on the roof. Then 35 on the side, 25 at the rear. 1,286 horsepower. Impressive. Let's check out the not protection analysis by X-ray. Okay, it's got no composite armor. It does have some fuel tanks right here, though. Either side of the engine. This might eat a shell, maybe, if we're lucky. Alright, stock heat. Then it's got HESH. How much pen does the heat have? 400 mils. Then it's got DM23. That's 337 mils of pen. And DM33, which is 408. Here is the modification card. If you want to check that out, it does get night vision. Reload is 8.7 seconds. All right, let's take it out on a test drive. I'm imagining this thing is not a whole lot different from the A1. Stabilizer. So high. Maxis without the armor? Okay. Yeah, I mean... Let's see. Return to the hangar. Yeah, it's very similar to the A1A1. Let me just see really quick, like, what the difference is between these two. So, this is spaded. I can't tell because it's spaded, but... Almost basically identical. Okay, it has better heat round. Or maybe it gets a better dart. Hold on. Okay, it gets the 1A5 gets a better dart. It gets DM33, which has 400 mils of pen. And then horsepower, I can't tell. Because this is spaded versus not spaded. Alright, let's check out the Leo 2A6, and then we'll check out the Flak Rad Rack. Or Flak Rack Rad. Oh, I have not tried out the new mouse round. But Duck Overlord, Edward, Angelo, Someone, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Let's preview this bad boy. Alright, Leo 2A6. Rolling up with a 120mm Rheinmetall 120 L55. Two 7.62 machine guns. Turret rotation is... I don't know if that's going to be correct or not. But depression is 9 degrees, vertical is 20 degrees, reload is 7.8 seconds. Okay, so this is it all high hardness? No, okay, so it's composite on the turret, rolled homogeneous on the, like, I guess, I don't know if you would call this the upper frontal plate or roof armor, but... You have high hardness on the upper and lower glacis, I guess I'll say, and then this upper plate is rolled homogeneous. Then you have composite screen on the side, structural steel on the back side, rolled homogeneous above it, then rolled homogeneous on the back and on the roof. Let's see what we're looking at for actual frontal protection here. Composite armor, high hardness, 35 millimeters. External composite armor with NERA elements, 280 to 500 millimeters. And then you have an additional 45 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor. So 80 millimeters of steel in the front. And then I guess it just depends on... It's not going to tell you, like... What does NERA stand for? It's like... I can't remember. Explosive reactive... Non-explosive reactive armor? I imagine it would say... If there was kinetic protection, it would say kinetic. So I'm assuming it's just, this is just heat protection. And then kinetic protection is just like roughly 80 millimeters of kinetic protection. Let me try protection analysis here. So, equivalent protection is roughly 450 millimeters on the upper frontal plate. If you kind of shoot more towards the turret ring, it's only 200 mils. You go right through there. Lower plate is max about 400, and at its lowest is like almost a little under 150. Side protection, you're looking at about 100. On the front side, on the flat side, you're looking at like 40 mils, and then it just progressively gets weaker on the way down. 20 on the upper side. Side of the turret is 50. And then you start getting into the 200s, and then you ain't penning this. This is like, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, you're gonna blast right through that. How about the front of the turret? It says we can't pen. How about that? Nothing. Okay, so you can pen where the breach is. It is lacking protection where the breach is. Can you pen right here? Supposedly no, but we'll see. Okay, it just gets eaten by the optics is what it looks like. Then you have a driver's port right here. Also eaten by the optics. So it looks like this thing has like Abrams syndrome, where you're just going to shoot it in the turret ring and just blast it, basically. Well, I mean, you don't even need to shoot it in the turret ring, really. You can shoot it with the Ariete anywhere, as long as you don't shoot the turret cheeks. Alright, let's take this on a test drive. My music stopped playing. What the frick? Sounds nice. Oh, I need to turn my sensitivity down. Wow. Holy. Zoom is good. If you guys are just tuning into the stream, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like. Help us get to 69 likes on the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Helps the channel grow, helps more people find the stream. Lemur, Christian, welcome to the stream. Heard in the early ones that the filter was redacted. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Velocity on these heat shells are very good. Where's that boy at? I must say this thing looks pretty sexy. All right, here's the modification sheet, and here's the round. The top round has 652 millimeters of pen. DM53. All right, what else do we have? The flak, the rad rack rad. This thing looks like it's straight out of Halo, I must say. Like, look at this thing. It's like, I don't even know. It looks like this truck had no purpose being an SPAA, but then they were like, you know what? Put this bad boy on top of it and send it out there. Oh my god, look at that turret rotation. 75 degrees a second, pretty much. Reload rate, 5 seconds. Not too much armor. I guess, you know, that's kind of to be expected. Rolled homogeneous. Wheel. And structural steel. Man, this guy's got it good. They got plenty of space in here. There's only 3 crew members. Something tells me they are gonna add another crew member to this or something. 3 seems really low. It just seems odd. But look at those loading mechanisms. That's awesome. Like carousel style. Here's the modification tab. Missiles are... You have the Roland 3. And then you have the VT1. Alright, so we covered the A1, or 1A5, 2A6, flak rad rad. No new helis. What do we got for aviation? A new BF-110. Really? So this is a night fighter variant, I assume? 2 30mm MK108s and 4 MG151 20mm. Let me look, see that. That's all nose mounted. 30mm are on... No, 20mm are on the bottom. 30mm are in the nose. Then this is radar. Then a twin 7mm gunner in the back. The view looks pretty restricted on that, though, so probably not too helpful. Oh, dude, look at those exhaust pipes. Those things look so sick. I just love that, like, exhaust collector. Looks just wild. I don't know. This one's different, though. I wonder why. Why is it that this one's going down where these ones both go over the wings? I wonder if that's a design error. That doesn't seem right. Like that doesn't seem like how it should be. Oh yeah, it does. It has what are these? Schrag Musig. It's not listed on the stat card though. That's pretty cool. It might be the Schrag Musig guns might be more usable now on like I always felt like if they put those guns on a more agile platform that they would have been more useful. So 2 20mm facing upwards, 2 20mm facing outwards, 2 30mm facing outwards, and then a rear 792 twin 792 turret in the back. Let's take it out for a test drive, I guess. What do we have for ordnance, actually? I want to check that out. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. We got a whole bunch of ordnance. So we got a 1000 and a 250 with... I'm assuming, like... Okay, they're counting the cannons as, like, an add-on. Can you choose not to? No, you have to. You can take an additional 2 MG151s. That's cool. Or you can take 4 MG151s and 4 Focke-Wulf rockets. Damn. That's wild. That's wild. How about this? Can you take out any 30 mils? No. This is the loadout I would be taking. The four rockets and 4 MG151s. Or maybe this like big 50 kilogram bomb loadout with 1250s. I don't know. Or I don't know. The two cannons with the 1000 and the 250. That's a good payload. Or the 4 152s with 4 rockets. That's pretty damn good too. This thing is gonna be fun to play, I can tell you that. Here are the belts if you guys want to check these out. And this is the modification card. All right, let's take it for a test drive. Let's give ourselves some clouds, because I know you guys want to see those clouds. Is there Italian helis? I didn't see. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me bind a button here for the Schrag music cannons. Yo, there's an aiming sight for the Schrag music cannons? I never knew that. Tazarek off. Welcome to the stream. Yo, you can hear the train? That is so sick. Hold on, hold on. I know you guys might not appreciate that as much as I do, but let me just do a flyover here so you guys can hear that again. That is epic. Is there any enemy planes up, or just these ground forces? I love the flames coming out of the gun. That's pretty wild. Yeah, the new gun effects are really pretty. Wow. Those effects are really cool. Like, did you see the fireballs popping off on those shots? That was nuts. Really, really nice. Alright, I'm gonna make one more pass on this guy, and then we'll move on to the next vehicle. Very cool. I'll shoot the train on the next test flight. No new planes other than that for Germany, it would appear. All right, Blue Water Fleet. This is the SMS Westfalen. 6 turrets with 2 guns, 2 283mm guns. And then we got 12 150mm turrets that go along the bow. And then 12 88mm turrets that also go along the bow. 4 88mm AA cannons. Not sure where those are at. And then 4 792mm machine guns. There is another new plane in the premium. All right, let me double check. Ah, the new P51. Okay, let's check that out. So this is the Razorback P51. If you guys haven't already, I would recommend picking up the German P51 before they add this, because they're going to remove the old one from the game. So if you want to have a vehicle that is no longer going to be in the game, I recommend that you go and buy the German captured P51 before they give you this one. Did I say P51? I meant P47. So he has 8 M.2 50 cals, 12.7mm, 6 on 4 on each wing. And then let's see what we got. Pratt & Whitney 18-cylinder radial, 2184 horsepower, and takeoff is 2477. Does it have any armor? Okay, we do have some armor. Bulletproof glass, 38mm. And then we actually do have 10 mils of steel between the pilot and the engine, which is nice. Something that actually might help you not die. Here is your modification card, your ammo belts. Let's take it for a test flight here. I'll go shoot the train if I can. No ordnance, by the way, if you guys didn't see that. I like how that little light came on while the gear is going up. Now the gear's up and it went off. That's cool. I like that. Alright, let's see if we can go check out, see where that train is at. Take it down. Yeah, I believe most of the other P-47s get bombs. Or ordnance, rather. The Eagle Cloud. Oh, is that actually supposed to be... Is that just a coincidence, or is that like a legit thing? What's wrong with the sound? Let me try something out in a second. That fire effect is moist. I agree. Alright, Blue Water Fleet. Alright, let's finish up this overview here. So we talked about the guns. Here's your modification card. Your ammo types. HE and APC, armor piercing cap. HE and semi-armor piercing ballistic cap, and then just HE. Then we have the SMS Helgoland? I don't know. Rainy, welcome to the stream. Alright. So we're rocking 10 500mm G6C torpedoes, 6 twin 305mm turrets, 14 150mm guns. Well, I guess turrets, but single gun turrets. And then 14 88mm casemate cannons, which I assume are along the bow here. Or the hull. Keel, I don't know. The armor values look pretty decent. But I don't know my ships well. Here's your modification card. Your torpedoes. HE, APC, and HE, and semi-armor piercing, ballistic capped. And then we have the Type 1924. I didn't see this one originally. 2A6 gameplay. Joe, I played the 2A6 a little bit, or I haven't played anything yet, really, but I did a test drive earlier, maybe like 20 minutes ago. I think once I get through, so the stream is going to be, we still got another 2.5 hours to stream, so I'm going to go through all the rest of the vehicles, and then we'll do some gameplay towards the end of the stream. Just so that if people want to go through and check stuff out, you know, all the information is here. All right, the Type 1924 Lits, or Illits. You get 6 533mm G7A torpedoes. 3 12.7 centimeter naval guns. And 2 2-centimeter autocannons. Then for modifications, here's your modification card. There's your torpedoes. And here's your 128mm ammo. You got HE with a base fuse. Okay, this is HE fragmentation. This is HE with a base fuse. And this is HE with a time fuse. And then the 20mm guns. Here are the belts for those. See what we have. Is there anything new in the coastal fleet? No. So that is everything for Germany. I know you guys wanted me to look at the mouse, so we'll check that out really quick. Mouse. What do we got here? So we have the new shell for the mouse is the 12. This is supposed to be like 128/88 Panzergranat TS. So armor piercing cap, ballistic cap shell, 312 mils of pen. Caliber is 88mm, so this is like a Saboed 88 in a 120 or 128 rather. Explosive type is H10, not familiar with that. Explosive mass is 64 kilograms. TNT equivalent is 108.8 grams. Pretty decently powerful shell. Definitely you can one-shot. Fuse delay is only 1mm. Okay. Fuse sensitivity is 19mm. Then it's 312. Penetration is 312 millimeters at 10 meters. 251 millimeters at 30 degrees at 10 meters. And 107 millimeters of pen at 60 degrees at 10 meters. Comparing that to the regular 128 upgraded shell, you're gaining like almost 60, no, about 40 mils of pen. And then you're picking up 30 mils of pen at 30 degrees, roughly. TNT equivalent is way lower than the regular 128, though. Although it's not shabby, though. I wouldn't say that it's a bad shell. It's definitely viable. It's probably what I would use because it's got more pen, like a lot more pen. So I definitely have to play with that a little bit. All right, moving on. Let's go over Sweden. So we have the STRV 122B PLSS. Edward Hardkey, welcome to the stream, guys. New fire effects are beautiful, man. Really, really beautiful. Alright, let's see what we're looking at for armor here. $100mm on the frontal plate, 40 on the lower plate. Well, I guess it's 100 on the front and lower, and then the actual... Oh, this is a composite screen. 100mm composite screen. Lower plate is high hardness 40mm. Upper plate is 10mm? Really? 10mm, and then a 45mm composite screen over top, it looks like? I can't quite tell. Then we have high hardness, or we have our composite armor, which is 35 mils high hardness, external composite, NERA, which is 280 to 520 millimeters, and then 45 millimeters of rolled homogeneous on the backside. For the turret, we have 35 millimeters high hardness, 585 millimeters NERA, and 45 millimeters rolled homogeneous. Same on each cheek. And then how about the sides? Sides are slightly different. The high hardness and rolled homogeneous armor values are the same, but the NERA is 230 on the side of the turret. And then you have 15 millimeters high hardness, 35 rolled homogeneous on the back side of the turret. And then it looks like these plates in the middle are 14 millimeters. This one's actually 35. This one's 14. Let's do a test here really quick. Protection analysis. So you're looking at 750 to almost 800 millimeters, depending on where you hit it. Roughly 750 to 770 mils of armor on that upper frontal plate on the very front. Lower plate is maxing out at about 500. Lowest is going to be about 160. And then this upper part is like, depends on how you shoot it, but 300-400, maybe 500. Turret cheeks are 800 to 1,000, it looks like, on the turret cheeks. But it looks like you can actually pen if you hit it right on the dead center of the cheek. Breach is also protected on this one. Still weak on the turret ring, but above the breach you can pen. And sides of the turret, how are we looking on sides of the turret? 500 mils. 300, 500, 600. And you're gonna pen all back here for sure. Side armor is... I think this is the same as the Leo 2A6. It's about 60. Then if the track gets in the way, it bumps it up over 100. 22 on the side, and same on the side of the turret. You guys want me to take it for a test drive or just keep going? A Comet, Ukrainian, welcome to the stream. Looks like there's only one plane. Meme Machine, what's going on, bro? Alright, let's check out. This is the SK60B. Armament has two 30mm ACAN M55 cannons with 300 ammo. So you're looking at 150 apiece. Where are those guys located? Oh, these are them right here. Holy shit, they're big. Thought these were fuel tanks. Male or Mally? I don't know. I so butchered your name. I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream. RW, welcome to the stream as well. Look at these guns. They're freaking huge. Let me pull up the, here's your secondary armament. Here's your modification card. So you got your two cannons, or you can take two rockets, or you can take, what is this, 12 rockets with 500mm of pen. Or you can take 6. Are these air-to-air or no? I'm not sure. Do with this information what you will. Here are your belts. Air targets, ground targets, and stealth. Very slick looking plane. I like it a lot. Very cool. And that is it for Sweden. Oh no, there is one premium tank it looks like. STRV-81 RB52. This just looks like the STRV from Britain. Alright, so you got 72mm on the frontal plate and the lower plate. 89 around the turret. 50 on the roof. 29 on the roof of the hull. Let's see what the side armor is looking like. Side armor is 50mm plus 6mm, so 56 on the side. And then the front of the turret, you're looking at like 100 at the lowest, 152, 120, 152. Reload is 8.1 seconds and is an 84mm Con STRV-81 gun. And then it has 3 robot 52 SS-11 missiles. Here's your modification card, your ammo, APC-BC, SLPPRJ M54, or APDS. And then this SLS GRM53, high explosive, and smoke shells. Alright, what nation should we do next? We've done the USSR, Germany, Sweden. Let me see what's in Italy. I know somebody asked about Italy earlier. Wingman TV, Soviet Union. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you had a great Tuesday. So let's see. We got no new helis for Italy. Looks like no new planes. No, we do have one new plane. Okay, one new plane. One new ship. One new ship, one new plane, one new tank. All right, Rainey, have a wonderful rest of your night, buddy. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Guys, if you have not already, drop a like on the stream if you've been enjoying our run through the dev server. If you've been having a good time, helps the channel grow, helps more people find the stream. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, check out the Discord. Links in the description. Love to have you. Building an awesome War Thunder community. Almost 500 members. All right. Let's go over Italian ground forces first. Now, this is what I'm excited about. I did not see this. All right. I took a peek at this earlier. Very interested. I wanted them to add this. I'm like, didn't know it was coming, but I'm pretty hyped. So, I am going to butcher this, but I'm going to go with Solare? Sharino? I'm so bad. I don't know. Now, if this is what I was thinking of, this is the tank that they had intended to be their main battle tank, their medium battle tank in taking references from Germany when it came to building this, the Panthers specifically. I believe they were referencing the Panthers design when they were kind of coming up with this, trying to scale up this riveted armor theme. Can it float? I don't think so. So we got a 47mm 4740 mod 38 cannon and an 8mm Beretta machine gun. Hull armor is 30mm. So 20 on the lower plate, 20 on the bottom, 20 here, 15 here. That's odd. 10 on the roof. And then we got 40 on the front of the turret, 30 on the back of the turret. That looks like it overlaps. So you're looking at 70 mils of armor right here, and then the sides of the turret are 25 mils. Back of the turret is also 25. 8mm on the top here, and side is 15 plus 5, so 20 mils on the side. There's an additional plate behind it. That's what I was just about to look at. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Oh yeah, 35 mils, 35mm plate on the back. So you're looking at 15 plus 35, 50 millimeters sloped. So 23 plus 55, 78 on the upper frontal plate, and then down here you're going to be looking at like maybe 80. For a 2-3, this is pretty damn good. 2-3 with 80 mils of frontal armor, that's pretty good. Not insane, but very good. Reload rate 6.5 seconds stock. You could probably get that down to 5 seconds easy. I am very excited to play this. I'm going to actually play the shit out of this. I can't wait to play this. Very excited. Gun is a little bit lackluster. 69 mils a pen. But, you know, at 2.3, that's not terrible. So, I think we'll be okay. Here is the, whatever you want to call it, modification card. Your shells. Alright, moving on. Very excited about that. And then this is the Leo 1A5 from the German tech tree. See if there's just anything different. Just check the horsepower. Okay, definitely has way less horsepower. Let me take a peek here. So, 734. Keep that in your mind. 734. 734. 734. Versus 1286. Okay, way less horsepower. Way less horsepower, and it's at the same BR. Okay. I don't really see why... I don't really see why... I don't know. Personally, I think this might go at 8.7, but this looks more like an 8.7 to me. See what it's got for modifications. So it gets DM33, which is what I'm assuming is pushing it up. It gets laser warning indicator. That's cool. Thermals. 8.790 are fine. I mean, just seems like a very large horsepower difference to be at the same BR, but horsepower isn't everything. I wanted to see if it would tell me what engine it has, but it doesn't. Okay, so that's it for tanks. Helis, no. Aviation, we have that one attacker. So, let's see what we got here. George, Diamond, welcome to the stream. Rolim, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you guys had a great Tuesday. So this kind of looks like it's taking after not an ME410, but maybe a BF110 design. It's got the ball turret. That will actually be big. I think this ball turret's gonna clap. Not a very good machine gun. That Scotty 12.7 machine gun I think is pretty bad. But we'll have to see. It's carrying a 37mm Beretta Model 39-37-45 cannon in the nose, along with two 12.7 machine guns on either side of the cockpit. Interesting design, I must say. Oh, this baby's armored. 20mm of steel in the nose. What? Hold on. Okay, this is modeled as steel. This should be bulletproof glass. But apparently steel in the window. 20mm on the bottom. That cockpit is pretty well protected. 20mm seat. And then an additional 20mm in the back. That's awesome. This is probably going to be a really fun plane to play at 2.3. Rate of climb looks... I don't know. I don't use that metric for Climb. So we get 2 AP-160 bombs, 2 SAP-100s, GP-100s, and 250 kilogram or GP-50s. Here's your modification card, your ammo. Curious about the 37. So you can go full air targets or full ground targets. Full ground targets with 35 mils a pen. What is the reload rate on this? Hold on. Does it not say the fire rate? Doesn't say the fire rate. If this thing has a good fire rate, this is gonna be, I mean, this is gonna be fun. You know what? Hold on. Let me take that out for a test flight. I want to take that out for a test flight. Look at this ball turret. What an awesome design, really. So it can't go 360, but it can go 180. There's basically... The dead zone would be kind of like... directly behind... Or not directly behind it, but directly behind and below. But everything else is fair game, it looks like. Oh, actually, the gun can't fire out here. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, never mind. Okay, don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. Abrams, Justin, welcome to the stream. Sound is still bugged. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just, maybe like the audio driver is messed up in the dev server? I don't know. Kevin, welcome to the stream, Kevin. Hope you had a great Tuesday, man. Welcome to the stream. This 37 looks pretty accurate as well, so this could be a very good ground pounder. Have I covered the BF110 G4? Yes, I have. I covered it about 30 minutes ago, I think. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy have it. Well, I'm gonna roll over and just absolutely... I'm just gonna spray. No, no pen. Interesting. All right, let's move forward. That's it. Everything for Italy. No, there was one ship, right? Yeah, the Aquilone. All right, so we have a 533 millimeter steam turbined torpedo SI 250/533 4X75 Tipo A, and you have 6 of them. So you have 2 turrets with 2 120 millimeter 45 auto mod 1926 cannons, 800 ammo, and then you have 3 40 millimeter 39 Vickers Tyranny mod 1915-1970 automatic cannons. Here's your modification card. Your torpedoes. Looks like you can get mines as well. So you got your mines. And then here's your ammo. HE, AP, BC. And then 120 millimeter time fuse HE. And then you have high explosive time fuse shells on the 40 mil as well. Alright, so we've covered Germany, USSR, Italy, Sweden. What should we do next? We can do US or France, Great Britain, Japan. Mr. Nice Guy, Yoel, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you have not already, drop a like on the stream. Help us get to 69 likes. If you've been enjoying the stream, I greatly appreciate it. So once we hit 69 likes, we can spam nice in the chat. If you are not already in the Discord, check out the Discord. Link is in the description. Love to have you. Building an awesome War Thunder community. Almost 500 members. Help us get there. Stormy, welcome to the stream. All right, USA. We'll cover USA. Let's see what's going on here. So it looks like just the Striker is the only new thing I see. So, okay. Okay, so the M1128, also known as the Striker. You have a 105 millimeter. I don't know if this is a okay, it's not a recoilless rifle, it's a cannon. So 105 millimeter cannon, M68A1E8 cannon. And then you have one 12.7 millimeter machine gun and one 7.62 machine gun. Turret traverse is, I don't know. I don't know about these values 100% yet, but depression is -5 degrees, kind of poor. Vertical is 15 degrees. Reload rate stock is 7.5 seconds. All around armor is 12 millimeters. Unless you count, like, these screens here. I'm going to go into protection analysis just to see what we're actually looking at. But this is... okay, these aren't correct. This is 25.4 millimeters. Looks like 25.4 millimeters all the way around, except for the back. Looks like the back is 25.4 plus 12. Oh, this is high hardness on the back. 12.7. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Wow, this thing is actually decently protected. This is actually 2 layers of armor here. You have 25 mils on top of 12.7. So you're looking at roughly 38 millimeters of armor. Raw armor. And then, I don't know if you want to count this cage or not, but if you counted the cage, that's like an extra 10. And if you were down here at the bottom, you have an extra 6.5. You actually have 2 layers. You have 6.5, 6.5, and 50. But that's a composite screen, so I don't know how much protection that adds. But you're potentially looking at, you know, almost 40 mils of armor all the way around. Oh, is Mexis ERA? It doesn't look like ERA. There is some internal armor, just 5 millimeters. It looks like the cages are actually modeled in. We'll see if that holds up or not. I'll have to fire some heat at it. This thing's gonna get hull broken, I guarantee it. Let's see. Here's your modification card. It gets a lawn dart. So you get M900 and C76A1 lawn darts. 334 mils a pen and 522 mils a pen. You do get thermals, and you also get heat FS if you want that. Laser warning system. I always like having that. Alright, let's see here. See if we can survive some heat FS or some hash or something. I guess we'll just use its own heat round against it. So what I'm thinking is these little fences are going to do absolutely nothing, but I could be wrong. Oh, they did do something. Not much of anything, but let me see here. Will it actually catch that heat round? It won't. So it looks like unless you hit these crossbars, it won't stop that heat round from penetrating. Like, if you go in between the bars, the shell's still gonna go through and, like, nuke you. But let's see what we're looking at for protection here. You're looking at about, you know, 120. Here, let me switch to something that's not heat. Let's go to alarm dart. So kinetic protection, you're looking at like 30 mils. On the upper frontal plate, you're looking at, you know, maybe maxing out at like 70 or 80, depending if you hit this metal bar or not from the cage. Well, actually, depends on the angle. Somewhere between, like, looks like somewhere between 40 and 100 on the upper frontal plate. On the side, you're looking at 60 millimeters of protection. 80. 60, 65, 40. The back, you're looking at like 25, 20. And the side, upper side is like 30, 25 roughly. Any new helis? No new helis. Let's see what we got for planes. Okay, so there's one. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss any. Is this new or... Is this new right here? It says image in progress, so... We'll go over this anyways. This is just like the Razorback P50 or P47. Here's your stat card, your offensive belts, and this is your loadout. Just go over this quick because we already kind of went over this. Okay, we have the AV84 and the AV8C. This has 30 mils. What does this have? 30 mils as well. Let's go over the tech tree variant. So you have 4 30mm Aidens with 400 bullets. So 100 bullets a gun. No armor. And then... Is this supposed to be like a jump jet or no? I don't know if this has vertical takeoff. Let me see if I can do a test flight on this. Oh wow, holy. This thing gets quite a loadout. Let me go over the modifications here. Here's your modification card. This is the premium. Air targets, ground targets, stealth. Then here is your loadout. AM9Gs. I'm gonna take this for a test drive. We'll test out the VTOL for you guys that haven't seen it or weren't here earlier. I want to take out this Mighty Mouse rocket loadout. Is it a supersonic? I'm not sure. Not sure. I think it was 5. Oh yeah, baby. Gear up. How high can you go with vertical takeoff, by the way? Can you just go? Can you just, like, just go? Oh, okay. You can just go, like, all the way up. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on. Recover, 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 recover. Recover, recover. Oh god, we fucked it. We fucked it. Alright, let's try that again. Alvaro, welcome to the stream. You want me to check out the new Tunguska missile? Yeah, I can check that out after this, after we run through. I want to pop some missiles off really quick. Got him. Wow. That is so nuts. Very, very cool. Okay, we got a whole bunch of new ships, it looks like. Just for the Blue Water Fleet, though. Two new premiums. Two new premiums. Two new, tech tree. Alright. Let's pull this open. Alright, here you go. The USS North Dakota. 12 533mm Bliss Leavitt, or Leavitt Mark 1 torpedoes. 5 twin 12-inch turrets, 14 5-inch turrets, and 2 3-inch turrets. Let's go into the modification tab. Here's your modification card. Your torpedo stats. Only one type of ammo. And then for the 127s, you get a common shell, okay. And then an APC. USS New Orleans. Freeaboo, welcome to the stream. So we have 3 triple 8-inch turrets, and then 8 5-inch turrets, 6 quad 40mm Beaufort turrets, and 14 twin 20mm Orlikon turrets. Very pretty ship. And you also have this little plane area here. That's pretty wild. Here is your modification chart. Your ammo. Common. Armor-piercing cap, ballistic cap. High explosive fragmentation. And special common shell. And then you have a high explosive time fuse and an HEVT, high explosive variable time fuse. These are going to be pretty good, I'm sure. The USS MOSFET. You have 8 533mm steam turbine torpedoes, Mark 15s. 4 twin 5-inch turrets, and then 2 quad 1-inch turrets, 1.1-inch turrets. And then you have 5 20mm turrets as well. Kind of a rounded design. Interesting to look at. These models are really beautiful, I must say. Here's your modification card. Looks like you get torpedoes. Then you get your explosive barrels. And then you can also get a combo. Let's see, we get the high explosive fragmentation common shell, special common shells, and high explosive variable time fuse. And then for the 20 mil, we have universal, 20 mil AP, 20 mil HE. All right, buddy, have a good rest of your night, man. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining the stream. All right, let's go over the Westbourne. All right, USS Wellborn. Manju, welcome to the stream. USS Wellborn. 21-inch. Or 21 in. I think that means inch. I'm going to go with 21-inch wet heating Mark 8 torpedoes. Or, sorry, 12 21-inch wet heating Mark 8 torpedoes. Turrets, 4 4-inch cannons. 4 4-inch single gun turrets. And 1 3-inch turret. Here's your modification card. You got your torpedoes, 100mm ammo, high explosive fragmentation, special common, and high explosive with base fuse. And then for the 76.2mm, you have high explosive fragmentation and the common shell. Then nothing for the coastal fleet. So that rounds out America, guys. If you are enjoying the stream, drop a like. Help us get to 69 likes. We are 10 off, so we can spam nice in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Helps more people find the stream. If you're so inclined, give me a share so other people can enjoy some dev server action. Greatly appreciate that. If you're not already in the Discord, check it out. Links in the description. Love to have you. All right, moving on. So we've done Sweden, Italy, USSR, Germany, and US. Before we go any farther, somebody asked me about the Tunguska missile. Let me check that out really quickly. Tunguska, where are you? So I'm assuming the 2S6M1 gives you a new missile, which is this one. So here it is for you. If you are still here that asked about it, compared to the first one. Alright, you guys want to see Japan? We'll go over Japan. So then we have just Great Britain, China, and France left. Looks like we have one new tank. So one new tank. We have helicopters for Japan. One new jet. 3 new boats. Okay, we're going to have our hands full with that. Let me see if there's anything for Great Britain. We got one here. One of those. 2 jets, or 2 planes. Harrier jump jet. Couple boats. And the coastal fleet. What about China? 1 boat, or 1 tank. And 1 plane. 1 tank, 1 plane. How about France? No new planes. 1 new plane. It's just the Razorback P-47. So it looks like the last major nation we have to go over in the dev server is going to be Japan. Then Great Britain would be like the second to last. And then there's like 2 new vehicles for China and like 1 new vehicle for France. The cannon mode for Tunguska? I don't know what you mean. Custom battles? Possibly. So we'll probably spend like the next 45 minutes going through France, Japan, and Britain. And then the last hour of the stream, we'll go and play various vehicles. If I need to, I'll stretch the stream out a little bit longer. Take a drink of my water. A little parched. All this talking. All right, Wingman. Have a wonderful rest of your night, buddy. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining the stream. All right, Type 74F. .105mm L7 cannon, 12.7mm machine gun, and a 7.62mm machine gun Type 74. Reload rate is 8.7 seconds. Depression is -6. Elevation is 9 degrees. Armor, we're looking at 80 mils on the upper and frontal plate. Hold on 1 second. Now, why is that? There might be 2 plates here. I can't tell. This is either a 100mm plate, and it's saying it's 80, or this is like, this little flat bar is 100mm. So you have 40mm on this upper hull, upper frontal plate. Turret is cast, so that's probably not gonna, yeah, 8.7, that's not gonna do anything. 100mm on the front, 200 at the top. 132mm on the side. Kind of on the back side, you're looking at 67, the back is 37, roof is 37. 25 on the roof of the hull, 20 on the back, 25 on the bottom, 30 on the side, 35 on the upper side. 1100 horsepower. Here's your modification card. Does not look like it gets thermals. It only gets night vision. You have Type 93 lawn dart, which is 405 mils a pen, and the M735 lawn dart, which is 353 millimeters a pen. Smoke grenades and all. Alright. I don't think there is any more tanks. Let's move on to the helis. So these are all... Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Japan had a heli line, so I think these are new. Whoa. What the hell? What's going... Whoa! What the hell? What? What just happened? The heli just, like, exploded. Alright. Let's move on here, I guess. Sums up the performance of the Japanese Huey. Oh, yeah. Alright, so it looks like you have Kevlar boron carbide, 8 millimeters. Effective thickness is... Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. Modifications. Here you go, modifications. And you only have one loadout, it looks like. 38 Mighty Mouse rockets. Alright. Let's go over the next one. AH-1S early. 20 millimeters Kevlar. And the rear seat has 12 mils of steel. And there is some engine protection, 12 mils of steel. You have a 20 millimeter turret. M197 cannon with 750 rounds. Modifications. Here's your modification card. Loadout. 76 Mighty Mouse. 8 tow missiles. Two MGs. So it looks like the biggest missile loadout you can take is 8 tows, or you can go 76 Mighty Mouse, or you can go 8 tows and 38 Mighty Mouse. This is probably the best loadout. Here's your 20 mil loadout for ammo, universal, air targets, armor targets, stealth. How did Zach not realize Japan had helis for several months? I did not realize. Well, we'll go over the... actually, you know what? If these have been here for a while, then never mind. I did not realize Japan actually got helis. Let's see, what else do we have? The F1. So, I assume this is just the successor of the T2. .20 millimeter JM61 A1 cannon. No armor. Holy shit. This thing gets a lot of loadouts. I'll just go quickly through these loadouts. 5 750s, wow. Or 7 500s. Here's your modification card. And then you have your default belts, armored targets, air targets, and stealth. I can't take this for a test drive, so this is where will we be leaving off with this. The Japanese F1. Is there any other planes? No. Blue Water Fleet. Alright, here we go. Alright. The IJN Ikoma. I think that's how you say it. Alright, so you have 2 twin 12-inch guns. Or 2 twin 12-inch turrets. No, I said that wrong. Two turrets with two turrets with quad 12-inch guns, 12 turrets with a single 6-inch gun, 12 turrets with a 4.7-inch gun, single 4.7-inch gun, and 2 turrets with a single 3-pounder gun. Here's your modification card. Your 305mm gun gets high explosive fragmentation and armor-piercing capped shells. And then your 152s gets high explosive fragmentation and 6-inch AP armor-piercing cap shells. Just look at this really quick. All the ships just look so nice. Really, really pretty. The IJN Setsu, I think is what it's called. Do a nice pan around. Alright, so you get 14 450mm Type 43 torpedoes, 4 twin 12-inch, or 4 turrets with twin 12-inch guns, 2 turrets with twin 12-inch guns, 10 turrets with a single 6-inch gun, 8 turrets with a single 4.7-inch gun, 12 turrets with a single 3-inch gun, and 4 turrets with a 7.92mm machine gun. Here's your modification card. Your torpedo stats. You get high explosive fragmentation on the 305s and 12-inch APC. And then the 152s, you get high explosive fragmentation and 6-inch APC. And then high explosive fragmentation on the 120s. And then this is the premium boy. What is this called? The IJN Satsuki. Do a nice pan around. Okay, you get 12 610mm Type 90 torpedoes. You have 4 turrets with triple 120mm cannons and 2 turrets with a single 7.7mm Type 92 machine gun. Do I play with a gamepad? No, I've actually made the switch to PC, so I'm on mouse and keyboard now. Oop. Here's your modification card. So it looks like you get torpedoes, Depth charges. Mines. Then torpedoes and mines. For the 120, you get high explosive fragmentation, high explosive with time fuse, and semi-armor piercing. Yeah, I switched from a PlayStation account, so they have the little icon. These are the belts for your machine guns. You get universal, AP and tracer, and API. And then there's nothing new for the coastal fleet. Covered aviation. You wanted to look at the Weebcopter. I assume that is this, I assume. I'll just go over this really quick. 30mm single cannon turret with 1,200 rounds. 70mm Hydra with 76 rockets. That's stock. 20mm Kevlar around the seats. 22mm of bulletproof glass. Here's your modification card. And these are your loadouts. Alright, that covers Japan. Guys, we only need 6 more likes to reach 69 likes on the stream. If you haven't already, drop a like. Help us get to 69 likes so we can spam nice in the chat. Alright, so we only have Great Britain left, and then we'll go over France, and then lastly we'll do China. Wrong button. Alright, VFM5. Check this bad boy out. Oh god. Looks like the base is on fire. Don't worry about that. So no composite. We have 38mm of aluminum armor on the upper frontal plate. 6.35mm on this kind of like base plate. But it looks like there is an aluminum alloy runs all the way around the hull. So it's aluminum alloy hull. So this is stacked. 6.35mm of high hardness. And then 38mm of aluminum behind it. 44mm of aluminum on the sides. Covered by high hardness. 6.35mm of high hardness steel. Then the back is 25mm aluminum alloy. Roof is 25mm aluminum alloy. Same for the top of the turret. Side of the turret is the aluminum alloy, 38mm, covered by 6.35mm high hardness. Front of the turret is 50mm of aluminum alloy on the sides, and then the breech is 38mm aluminum alloy. Then it looks like there's like some sort of casing in here, but so there might be some slight overlap, but not reliable. Let's see here. We have a 105mm LRF cannon, one 12.7mm machine gun, and one 7.62mm machine gun. 8.7 second reload, 10 degrees of gun depression, 20 degrees of elevation. Here is your modification card, your heat, your HESH, You get a M735 lawn dart, 355 mils a pen, and a C76A1 lawn dart with 334 mils a pen. That doesn't seem right. You do not get thermals. Looks like you only get night vision. And you do get smoke grenades. Alright, let's see here. No new helis. Aviation. I know this is the... Everybody wants to see the Harrier jump jet. So here's the Harrier. We'll do this one because I can actually test fly this. So here's your Harrier. You get two 30mm Aidens. Aiden Mark IVs. 400 ammo, 100 bullets per gun. Oh, this is just like the American one. Protection analysis, no armor. This thing's got no armor. Modifications. Here's your modification card. Here are your belts, default, air targets, ground targets, and stealth. Then here is your loadout. $108 snebs. That's interesting. That's a good question. I assume older because battleships... I am assuming they're starting with old battleships and then moving forward. Harvard. But welcome to the stream, man. I think you were here earlier, actually. Welcome again. No other planes, it looks like. Got a couple new ships for the Blue Water Fleet. 4 new ships for the Blue Water Fleet. Go over this. This is a mouthful, let me tell you. Holy shit. Alright, the HMS Dreadnought. You get 2 450mm RGF Mark 6 torpedoes. You have 5 turrets with twin 305mm cannons. You have 18 turrets with a single 75mm turret. And you have 2 turrets, or sorry, you have 18 turrets with a single 75mm cannon and 2 turrets with a 76mm, single 76mm cannon. Do a panoramic view here. Turn the armor off. Give you a nice turnaround. Alright, modifications. Here's your modification card. Torpedo stats. For your 305mm, you get HE, high explosive fragmentation, and armor piercing capped shells. For your 102mm, you get semi-armor piercing shells. HMS Colossus. Coming up with 14 21-inch Mark I torpedoes. 5 turrets with twin 12-inch guns. 13 turrets with a single 4-inch gun. And 1 single turret with a 75 or 76mm gun. Here's your nice pan around. Here's your torpedo stats. 305mm HE fragmentation shells, and then you get armor piercing. Then your 102, you get high explosive fragmentation and semi-armor piercing ballistic cap shells. Here is your modification card. And then we have, let's see here, the J-Class Flotilla Leader. Fly Daily's mom, welcome to the stream. You get 9 533mm Mark. I don't know if that is that 9 wet heater torpedoes. You get 3 turrets with twin 4.7-inch cannons. You get a single turret with a single 40mm or quad 40mm guns. 4 turrets with twin 20mm guns, and 2 turrets with a single 20mm autocannon. I guess there's actually 4 20mm Mark V autocannons, twin autocannon turrets, and then the 2 that are a single 20mm autocannon. Here's your nice pan around. Oh. Here's your modifications. Your torpedo stats. For your 120, you get HE fragmentation, semi-armor piercing, high explosive time fuse, and high explosive variable time fuse. And then for your 40 mils, you get universal, HE, and AP. The last ship for Britain is going to be the Montgomery G95. You get 3 533mm steam turbined Mark V torpedoes, 3 turrets with a single 4-inch Mark V cannon, a single turret with a single 3-inch naval AA Mark V cannon, and 2 turrets with twin 12.7mm machine guns. Here's your nice panoramic view or 360 view here. Here are your modifications. Your Mark V torpedoes. You do get barrels, or I don't know, you want to call these, not depth charges, I guess. For your 102, you get high explosive fragmentation, semi-armor piercing, and shrapnel shells. For your 76.2mm, you get high explosive. Alright guys, that is it for Britain. We have now covered the USA, Germany, USSR, Great Britain, Japan, Italy, Sweden. Holy crap, boys. There is way more stuff than I had anticipated. So if you have been enjoying the stream, drop a like. Help us get to 69 likes. We only need 5 more, guys, so we can spam nice in the chat. Helps the channel grow, helps more people find the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's move on to France. Okay, so we have the Lorraine. And we have the Leclerc S2, or Leclerc. Helicopters, no new helis. For jets, we have the P-47 Razorback. And then, I don't know if this is new or not. Alright, let's go over the Leclerc here. So you have a 120mm Giat CN120-26 F1 cannon and one 12.7mm machine gun. -8 degrees of gun depression and plus 20 degrees of gun elevation. Armor, you're looking at 25 on the top, like 10 right here, 50. Composite screen on the front side. 10mm on the side. 8mm rubber flaps. The inner side armor is looking like 20mm, but yeah, it's 20mm on the lower side. Inner turret is 45mm. Structural steel plates on the outside are 4. I don't know if these are supposed to be structural steel. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be composite. 30mm on the breech, 20 in front of the optics. Roof is 30 and 40. Rear of the turret is 20. Rear of the tank is 10 and 20. And 5 over the radiators. Alright, let's go into protection analysis. See what we got. So only 70 millimeters of protection right here. Then we jump up to about 500 right here, in the kind of going up to the upper frontal plate. And then once we hit the upper frontal plate, we kind of start to drop off as we get closer to the turret. So about 550, 560 at the strongest, then about 400, and then it drops back. And then the lower plate is very weak until you get up to this kind of, whatever this is, I'm not sure. Front of the turret is 700, 800, depending on where you shoot it. 500 by the breech, almost 600. Breech is about 460. Turret ring is kind of like looking like it's all over the place. Somewhere between 200 and 400. Looks like right underneath the gun right here is only 87 mils. This is about 460. This is about 500. And then roughly 800. How are we looking on the sides? So front of the turret is probably a no-go. Okay, crew compartments right here. So 300 to 500 or more. 500 at the max, and at the lowest you're looking at 180. The back of the turret with the ammo is only about 50, and the back is only 30, and 20, 10. The side is like 102. Let me just check kinetic, or like Yeah, it has good protection against heat. You're gonna have a way, way, way harder time killing this with heat. The composite consists of 40 millimeters rolled homogeneous, actually 80 millimeters of rolled homogeneous, and then 500 NERA elements. For the turret, it's 45 or 90 millimeters rolled homogeneous with 500, 550 NERA elements. Side of the turret is 90 rolled homogeneous with 250 millimeters NERA. And you have some spaced rolled homogeneous right here, 40 millimeters. Always takes a long time to go through the MBTs. They have so much armor values to cover. Alright, the Lian. Our one new, like, low-tier vehicle. You have a 47 millimeter SA-37 gun. 9 millimeters of armor. 6 millimeters. This thing's made of paper, okay? The thickest part of armor on here is the tracks. 6 millimeters, 6 millimeters, and then 9 millimeters on the front. Up here is 7 millimeters, and this is modeled in as 13. Reload is 3.9 seconds. Might want to note that. Here's your modifications. And your ammo. Only one kind of ammo. Armor piercing cap, 94 mils a pen. I didn't go over the modifications for this guy, so here's your modifications for the Leclerc. Your heat. OFL 120 G1, 394 mils a pen, and the OFL 120 F1 is 575 millimeters a pen. Okay, it does get thermals. Covered the Lian. Aviation, the only thing that's new is this P-47 Razorback. Which we already covered. No Navy. On to the last nation. China. China number one. The PTZ-89. Alright, we have a 120 millimeter PTZ-89 cannon and a 12.7 millimeter machine gun. 500 bullets. Let's see, does this have any composite? So you have 5 millimeters internally for just steel. Then the frontal plate is 10 millimeters, lower frontal plate's 35, turret is 22, around the breech is 30, side of the turret's 18, side of the hull is 15, back of the turret's 18, back of the tank is 10, top is 15, 15 and 10. This thing's made of paper. Let's see here. -5 degrees of gun depression, 18 degrees of gun elevation, 5-second reload. Here's your modifications. No thermals. You start off with a lawn dart. DYW1, 443 mils a pen, and DYS120, which is high explosive fragmentation. Nothing else for the Chinese ground forces aviation. You have the Q5A-B. Is this a vertical takeoff airplane? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so you get a 23mm Canon Type 23 2K, and you get 2 of them. 240 bullets, so 120 rounds each. Mounted in the wings. Armor, you have 10mm of steel protecting the pilot, 16mm on the seat, 25 steel on the head, and 8 on the floor, with 4.5mm of bulletproof glass. Here's your modification tab. Your loadouts. Here are your belts, default, armor targets, air targets, and stealth. Very cool. I like this. I like the look of this. Alright, I think we have covered every new vehicle they are adding to the game, boys. I am gonna test out that new Italian Premium, I think. Or actually, what would you guys like me to play? I can play the 2A6, or I can play... I don't think I can play this. Yeah, I can't. I can't play the T90 because I don't have it. Not close enough to it. All the new stuff's high tier. I really can't play hardly any of it. I can't actually play it because I'm not allowed to buy GE from PC. But I kind of want to take this on a test drive. I'll take this on a test drive. Holy shit, this thing is wide. Neko, welcome to the stream. And Rayo, welcome to the stream as well. This thing has good, like, hull traverse. And this thing has pretty damn good acceleration as well. $69 likes on the stream has been achieved. Ladies and gentlemen, spam nice in the chat. Thank you guys for all the likes. Let's go, baby. You know what? Here, let me restart the client. I don't know why it's bugged out. Let me restart the dev server. I don't think there's that many people. I don't think there's that many people in the dev server. Like, I could start a custom game and it'd be like 2 people in it. Joe, Manju, welcome to the stream. Oh, hold on. I want to grind out the shell and the mouse. Interested to test out this new shell. Is there no sound or is it just all bugged out? Here, let me try something. Now I can't hear anything. Hold on. Nope, not VB cable. Alright, how does that sound? Is it any better? Or can you not hear anything? Alright, I think I know how to fix this. Oh god. I don't know why it's stuttering. Yeah, that's boomed. I don't know why. No, not to battle. Not to battle. Not to battle. Jesus. Alright, well actually, I'm gonna turn the game sound off then. I'll just turn the in-game sound all the way off. Or like all the way down. We'll just listen to music. Alright, hold on. Let me just write this down so I don't forget. don't want to play the big light panzer. Music has the same bug? The fuck? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I hear the... I don't know why it's doing that, though. Here, tell me if that sounds any better. Let me, turn the volume up. I don't know. Maybe there's, there might be, like, new drivers or something. Yeah, there was a GeForce update, that I installed earlier. No, I did not reset my PC. So that is probably the problem. But, yeah, that's probably the problem. Alright, then. I think, on that note, if we can't get the sound to work without restarting the PC, I think we'll end the stream here. We covered everything in the dev server, pretty much. So if there's anything else you guys want me to look at before I end the stream, I can do that. Post FX settings. Yeah, it's a grittier kind of vibe. What you mean? Welcome to the stream. And Luis Garcia, welcome to the stream as well. Should you grind for the F104J? I think that's the best F104. Is the music broken in the hangar or no? All right. Let me reset this here. All right, guys. That is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. Thank you for all the likes. We had a great stream this afternoon or this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are just joining now, you can go back through the stream, and I covered USSR first, then Germany, and then we did Sweden, and then we did the US, then Italy, then Great Britain, no, then Japan, then Great Britain, then France, then China. So you feel free to go back through. We covered every vehicle that is being added to the game. Everything you need is there. I was pretty thorough on everything, so ships, planes, tanks, everything. Covered it all. So everything is there. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a like. We hit 69 likes, which is great. Very much appreciate that. Gained a couple subscribers, which is always good. Check out the Discord. Link is in the description. Love to have you. Do I have every vehicle in the game? No, I don't. But Discord links in the description. Love to have you. Almost 500 members. Come check it out. Building an awesome War Thunder community. Stream twice a day. Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 a.m. GMT. I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I will be streaming tomorrow. So I will catch you guys later.